Hello, my name is Dave Pecevich. I'm Dean's older brother. Dean just conceded to me that I am the better athlete of the family. I'm taller, I'm smarter, faster, and better looking. But he won all the awards. So as a quid pro quo, I agreed to read his speech. Thank you to the Bristol Hall of Fame committee for this honor tonight, and congratulations to all the other inductees. Thank you to my coaches. A special thanks to Mr. Watson, Mr. Mills, and Mr. Giovinazzo. I'd also like to thank my family, friends for sharing this night with me, especially my brother who's bigger, faster, stronger. Oh, sorry. As a young athlete growing up in Bristol in the 60s and 70s, we had a Hall of Fame coaches at every level. By the time I was in 4th grade, I had 3 Hall of Fame coaches in my life. Mr. Watson was my Forestville Little League coach. Mr. Bates, who represented the Bristol Boys Club, would come to Stafford School on Friday nights with his son Jimmy to play recreational kickball and dodgeball. Mr. Giovinazzo was my phys ed teacher. Pretty good foundation for a 9-year-old. I was fortunate to play on 2 of Bristol's best teams. Every starting position player in the 1973 Dodgers played in the high school baseball. One season, we beat a team 33-0. The 1974 7th and 8th grade basketball teams at Stafford, coached by Mr. Giovinazzo, was so good that the 3 captains would take a shower at halftime and give our uniforms to the alternates so they could play in the second half. I was one of those guys. My quarterbacking career began unexpectedly. Growing up, playing pickup games, I would always play receiver. And in midget football, I played receiver. So when it came a time to try out for freshman football, I lined up as a receiver. Mr. G motioned over to me and gave me the ball, because you're the starting quarterback, he said, and I never got to play receiver again. Before that, I never spent much time learning to throw a football. The freshman football team practiced with these Voight rubber footballs. I wish I had a video of the first few weeks trying to throw a spiral with those balls, especially when it was raining. In high school, I played 3 sports: football, basketball, baseball. I was a starter in all 3 sports as a sophomore. I received all-state honors in football and baseball. My varsity coach, Dave Mills, responsible for my teaching me the skill set that would earn me a full scholarship as a quarterback at the University of Massachusetts. While at UMass, we won 3 Yankee Conference titles and were consistently ranked in the top 10 in the nation for Division I AA. One of the best things my parents ever did was finding Bristol, Connecticut as a place for us to grow up. My father was a government employee, and by the time I was 7, I lived in 5 states. Growing up in Bristol was a great life experience. Not only the coaches, but also my former teammates, teachers, sports fans, and all the great people of Bristol. Bristol is responsible for molding me into the person I've become: a son, a brother, husband, father, uncle, businessman, and friend. In closing, as I was reflecting on the honor you're giving me tonight, it made me feel so grateful for all the training and opportunity I've had. It made me work hard for what I've earned throughout my life. Thanks to everyone for enjoying your evening. Thank you. And can I have Dean come up here to receive his award, please? And let me say, Dean, the battles you and I gave each other growing up helped you earn this title right here, I'm telling you.